Before the playground even came to the city, it was 10 years old. It was originally purchased by the Navy and wasn't put to use on the PSNS site. And so they donated it to the city, and Haddon Park is a spot that needed a playground. The park needed upgrades here because it was originally built in 1997, and we've gone almost 25 years without any improvements to the park. This was put in as a high priority. We have a Park Rec and Open Space Master Plan that gets updated every 6 years. So within that plan, we take a lot of community feedback. And so whether that's at a Parks and Rec Commission meeting, neighborhood meetings, or through surveying, through the public feedback process, the community spoke up and said, we want this park to get improved. The original restroom here, honestly, most people thought that it was a storage building. It was in really poor shape. People just didn't really want to use the restroom. It wasn't very approachable. Accessibility was a big thing with the upgrades to Haddon Park. The original pathway had slopes to it that were too high for wheelchairs to be able to access on their own. And so that was a lot of thought in the redesign of the pathway around the exterior of the park to make it fully accessible so people could use it of all abilities on their own or with somebody else. The sports court sat lower than it does now. So in its current state, it sits up above, and a lot of that's for the ability for water to run off of the court surface. Previously, it sat low, and all the water kind of drained onto the sport court area, and so it was causing a lot of puddles and other things to be on the court. So now it's been raised up, so everything moves off of the court to try to make it more playable year-round, and especially during the winter when we get a lot of rain here. Overall, the park was definitely in bad shape and had been noted in a number of our reviews that we had done. But as we see now, this is really kind of a regional draw. We definitely wanted to keep the community and especially this neighborhood involved through the entire process, so then they had some pride and joy in this neighborhood park.
I'm Anna Mockler. I'm City Councilor for District 6, Bremerton City Council, and I'm really happy that this day has finally come. For over 7,000 people, this is our park. I'm looking forward already to seeing kids playing on these playgrounds. People have a place to hang out, to connect, actual face-to-face connection. So, yay. This is a good playground. This park is named after Lulu Haddon. About 3 or 4 years after women first got the vote, Lulu Haddon ran for office, and she was a state representative for multiple terms, right from Bremerton. But that was not enough for Lulu Haddon. Oh no, she decided to form Olympic College. She also founded the Arc of the Peninsula for people who are physically and mentally disabled. She was a huge benefit to our whole community. And the fact that we have a park honoring her makes me pretty happy.
The early 1940s, when the school district acquired this property to build an elementary school, it was named Lulu D. Haddon Elementary School, and it served as an elementary school for 4 decades. The city acquired the property in the late 90s to be able to turn it into a park, and the name stuck as a name association for this site. Just a great lady, gave back to the community a ton, and obviously both the school district and the city felt worthy of recognizing her for her accomplishments. The work unfolded at the site through identifying what the highest needs were in this neighborhood. Having another restroom was important. You know, a 90,000-pound restroom being dropped from the street above is pretty cool to see. Having a playground was important. Maintaining the open play field, so whether it's passive recreation, so just hanging out, and maintaining the sport court. It was used quite a bit for basketball. Picnic tables were added that weren't here before. A reservable shelter was added as well, so whether people passively want to hang out or have a birthday party here, they have a great setting to be able to hang out with their family or with their kids. One of the biggest input pieces that we had was with playground area, so those that can be utilized by all types of abilities. Swings, no matter what age level you are, swings is an important part of a playground that everybody wants to see included, which is great. Instead of your stereotypical metal slide or plastic slide, it is a series of rollers put together that you just roll straight down on. So we tried to incorporate 3 to 4 different types of slides that could be utilized. Climbing ropes is something that kids really enjoy, so we made sure that we incorporated those into that, and a climbing wall as well. Just a lot of fun stuff and a variety. Additionally, we have landscaping that's going to be added, so we'll see an addition of 12 different trees that will be added to the site, so shade trees that'll help around the playground area. We're incorporating additional benches into the park, so not just picnic tables, but benches that are situated to kind of help take advantage of the great views that we have here at Haddon. And then one other project that we're looking at is working with some local residents to develop a community garden. The biggest project that we had that initially included the neighbors and volunteers was in the build of the playground areas. We get the equipment here. We have contractors and consultants from the company that we purchased the equipment from, staff available on site. But then mom, dad, uncle, aunt coming together from the community, giving them a part of the development process so then they can be proud of what's here. So the community can continue to be involved in this site by reaching out to us. We'll have various work days, cleanup days. To be able to maintain our parks, it takes the entire community. So we have a lot of resources available to the community if they're looking for opportunities. Go ahead and reach out to us by phone or by email, or you can check us out on Facebook or our website, which is on the screen. All the work that we put into getting a site like this developed and putting it into action, to be able to come out here and see people enjoying it, you know, you kind of forget about all of the struggles that you went through in the entire process. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and seeing a finished product and seeing the smiles on people's faces and enjoying and taking advantage of what you've done. I couldn't see myself doing anything different. And I'm just getting started. I got plenty of time left. Yeah. Yeah.